down with me. You down with me, down with me. I got a crowd wrapping round the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of What Are the Odds podcast. I'm your host, JMX, my co-host, Ryan. Playoffs are here, baby. Bro, Ryan, the season went by too fast, dog. Way too fast. But I ain't gonna lie, it was a hell of a season. Playoff time. Playoff football is here. Both of our teams are in it for the first time in 9 years, baby. But hey man, before we get into our predictions and and a whole bunch of other stuff, Ryan, how you been, man?
Man, I'm chilling. It snowed where I am. Like I was telling you before the pod, I've almost busted my ass every time I've walked out that damn door to go to my car. So I've been fighting with a patch of ice for the last 3 days.
Ooh.
But yeah, besides that, I've just been chilling. I've been watching trying to watch a little bit more basketball recently. Yeah, that's about it. How about yourself?
I've been good. Just happy. Can't wait for Sunday. I've been good, man. Other than my Spurs got their ass whooped, and I had to watch that. Bro, I missed the game live and had to watch the highlights. You saw the video. I'm disappointed in my squad right now. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Other than that, I've been good though.
And you know they're about to get
Last,
that ass beat on Saturday too, right?
we got the Lakers, huh? We probably gonna beat y'all though. Y'all be dropping them games. But yeah, no, I've been good, man. School year finna start back and everything, so about that time. But yeah, I've been good. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. Playoffs are here. Hey man, we here. Crazy, it's just crazy, man. Saturday, the super wild card weekend begins. Two AFC matchups. First one,
Put some respect on the super. I want to hear you
I
say
did
super.
the super wild card weekend, baby. Hey, we here with it. The Chargers traveling here to Houston, take on the Texans. Chargers finished. The Chargers are 11-6. Texans finished the year 10-7. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be a really good game. I will not be doing any tailgate interviews in this game. It is way too cold outside, and it's supposed to give some snow. Look, as much as I love doing content, that is a hell no. I will not be out there in that cold weather. Okay, I will say if it gets to the 60, like the low 60s, like 60, if it's 62, partially cloudy, I might head out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'll be worth it.
So if it's perfect weather, then you'll go do it. If not,
No, I mean no, but like that ain't perfect weather. Like it'll be
60,
cold, but 62.
bro, 60 is perfect.
Okay, well, bro, I'm in Houston, so like 62 is cold, but you know what I'm saying. It's like I could be outside. I just got to be doubled up and everything. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, the Chargers are favored by 3 in this game. Justin Herbert is he had an incredible year. 23 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Joe Mixon had a great year, over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Lad McConkey had a very underrated season for a rookie. He had almost like 1,150 yards, 7 touchdowns. But CJ has just been the talk. Kind of had a little sophomore slump, 20 touchdowns, 12 picks. You could just tell watching the games he had a little drop off, but the team has had kind of a drop off as well due to injuries, bad offensive line play, and so on and so forth. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Texas finna go home unless the Chargers charger. I don't know, man. Like I'm going with the Chargers, but the Chargers always seem to find a way to charger. And they always seem to find a way to like lose the games they supposed to win. But I think the Texans only win it is if they gotta have a big offensive game. I know Shaq Mason is out for this game. Um, and Christian Harris is questionable. Denico Autry is questionable. Mechie's questionable. The Chargers, I know JK's questionable and Perriman, but I think they're playing. Josh Palmer did get ruled out, but I'm gonna still go with the Chargers, man. I think the game plan has to be to just really run the ball and try to get Herbert to get the ball out as quick as possible, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Anderson and Daniil Hunter, they've been good as any defensive line duo in the league. They've been balling out of control. But the Chargers do got Slater. They do got Alt. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Just stick to your game. If the Texans run that zone, you got to hit Lad McConkey in the slot. I mean, I will say the Chargers, it really depends on the game Dobbins will have too. Dobbins has been kind of like the heart and soul of that offense a little bit. Like if he has a good game, the offense have a good game. But I think the Texans game plan is gonna be to stop the run. And if they able to stop the Chargers from running the football, Texas could squeeze this one out. But I'm gonna go with Herbert. The defense for the Chargers been playing well. Texas offense not that great. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to if Joe Mixon in that offense can kind of get going. I think CJ and Nico can kind of do their thing, but I really do think this is gonna be one of those games that whoever controls the clock and whoever like just controls the game more is gonna win. I think it's gonna be like a close-ish game. Um, I'm gonna go with the Chargers personally, like you. I just feel like they've kind of come into the playoffs a little bit harder than the Texans have, but like you were saying, there's 100% a way that the Texans can kind of not sneak out a win because they are at home, they are the 4 seed, but they have not been playing good. They need to come out hot, come out fast, come like from the jump, and start feeding Mixon, and it's just like the options that they have on the offensive side are becoming more limited with Diggs and Tank Boat being out. It's like this is
Yeah.
kind of, in my opinion, why you brought Diggs in for like times like this, like playoff times. Like I
He
don't
would have
know.
been so like if they had him, I probably would have picked the Texans.
hmm But yeah,
Like
it's I'm just hoping for a great game. That's all I care about.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout by any means. I definitely want to see how they go because the only threat you have in the passing game has really been Nico. So I want to see how if they can take the ball away, take the deep ball away from Nico. That limits the Texas offense almost immediately. So I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do there. Like you said, the Texas, that's really the side of the ball we need to look at, the Texans offense versus the Chargers defense. I think that's gonna decide the game. I mean, the Chargers, they're gonna find a way to get points. Um, One thing I will say about Harbaugh, the Chargers might try to get this lead early and then play that brand of football they've been playing all year, where they're positioning for punts, trying to pin you deep, get good field position on the offense, get field goal, maybe get a touchdown if they get a big play. That's just what the Chargers are gonna do to you. But the Chargers, they do like to control their time of possession, and I'm not gonna lie. The best way to get the Texans also out of their rhythm, even if they're in rhythm, is just to control the clock. But yeah,
Yeah, I really do think that if they get Joe Mixon going,
they got a
they
chance.
they could definitely win the game.
Yeah.
It's I just don't expect them to win the game.
Yeah, real quick, I want to see what they rank against the run. Talking about the Chargers. I think they're pretty good against the run. Let me see real quick. Oh, well, against the run, they're middle of the pack. They're below the Raiders, but yeah, they're middle of the pack. So I mean, it's definitely possible for the Texans. It's definitely possible, but we're gonna have to see, man, because I don't think they're gonna let CJ just go crazy throwing the ball. That hasn't been it hasn't worked all year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's gonna work. Like I think you're gonna have to try to commit to the round game, him and Pierce. So we're gonna see what. And I ain't gonna lie, if they have success running the football, the Texans can win this game because if they can run the football, Mason can carry the load and get them down the field. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's kind of why you brought in like for example like Diggs, but this is also kind of why you brought Mixon in as well.
yeah,
Like you were saying with the offensive line already just kind of not being great, but also Shaq Mason being out. I'd like to see that Chargers front four kind of really get to
yeah,
CJ.
that's
You
the
know, I
yeah
think
Mac
that's
and
gonna be a
Bosa.
big thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, going on to the next one. Yo, squad, Pittsburgh traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. And look, I'm not gonna lie, this is the best rivalry in the league. Um, I love these games, bro. Look, I know you think y'all gonna lose, but I look I love Steelers versus Ravens, especially in the playoffs. Baltimore is favored by 8.5. No, my fault. 9.5 in this game. Favored by almost 10 points. Main headline is really no Zay Flowers in this game. That's kind of the big out. Um, well, I did not know he was on the Steelers. Yeah, but no. So Zay Flowers is the out in this game, but I don't think it's gonna have that too much of an impact. Bateman has been playing really well. They're gonna get other guys involved, but it's really about the run game. Can you stop Derrick Henry and can you stop Lamar Jackson? And I just don't know. And another thing is that on the road, you're going to be asking Russell Wilson and George Pickens, who have not been on the same page for the last few weeks. Pickens, of course, was hurt, but still, they just have not been on the same page. The Steelers' offense who's kind of struggling, and you're going into Baltimore for a playoff game. It's just not kind of what you want. I think for y'all to win, Russ has to play extremely well. Like for y'all to win this game, Russ has to literally give you almost little to no mistakes. Like he's gonna have to open up the middle of the field. Cause I'm not gonna lie, the Ravens will give you stuff. Like they'll leave stuff open for Russ. Russ has got to hit it. And the receivers have to catch it. But I think another main thing is you're not gonna be able to run the ball. Baltimore's, I think they're still the best team in the league when it comes to stopping the run. So you're not gonna get much with Najee. And I think the last time y'all played, yeah, they're still first by a whole 13-yard margin. I don't think y'all are like the last time y'all played them. I don't think y'all ran the ball that well against them anyway. So yeah, the last time I don't know, man. I don't see y'all getting the win. It just I feel like for y'all to get the win, man, it's it relies a lot on Russell Wilson. And I just don't trust Russ in these situations. I just don't. Not in a big game on the road in Baltimore. Like having to play a physical game, he's gonna have to make some plays. I just don't see it. But go ahead, Ron.
What color my beanie right now? All black.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wear black to? A funeral? Cause we about to get that ass killed. We are about to get that ass stomped. It's like I don't know.
I
Coming in.
think, bro.
No, no, no. I let you do your talking. This is my turn. I need to vent a little bit. I appreciate it. We've lost 4 of the last 5. They've won 4 of the last 5. It's in Baltimore. It's supposed to snow. It's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be all that atmosphere that you do not want to play in. I understand they play in Pittsburgh, cool, whatever. We can't run the ball against the Ravens. The Ravens are the best rushing defense in the league. It's 8 o'clock in Baltimore. I don't know, dude. I think it's gonna get ugly. I think it's gonna get ugly, and I think like the only part of me that has even some sort of sliver of hope is Zay Flowers being out. But like even then, I still think Mark Andrews is gonna go crazy. I think Likely's gonna go crazy. Pretty sure Justice Hill is supposed to be back. Derrick Henry's gonna go crazy. Lamar's gonna go crazy. It's like
You don't believe in y'all defense?
it's not even that I don't believe in the defense. It's just that I don't know. I just don't trust that offense like at all. So I'm expecting the Ravens offense to be on the field like majority of the game. And it's like eventually when you keep wearing this defense down, like drive after drive after drive, it's like especially with Patrick Ricard and Derrick Henry, it's like you have that much weight coming at you consistently on a play by play basis. Like it's like I don't know, dude. I just think the defense is gonna get worn out. I think the defense is solid. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we're gonna have like our damn near our whole secondary healthy since like I think it was like since we last played the Browns where we beat them. So like that has me a little bit hopeful, but like I don't know, dude. I've given up on the team. I gave up on this team a couple weeks ago, but like obviously I'm still gonna support them. Obviously I still want them to win. Shit, week 12 after they lost to the Browns. That's when I fucking gave up on it. Yeah, no, yeah. Week 12. That's when I gave up on them, and they've lost 5 of the last 7 since then. I don't know, dude. I kind of obviously I hope if we win, I'm gonna start going crazy. I'm gonna be happy as hell. Like there is a way I can see us winning, but like it's just everything has got to go perfect for us, and everything has to go wrong for them. That it's just I just can't see that happening in Baltimore prime time. Obviously, every game is prime time, but whatever. 8 o'clock game in Baltimore. Weather is not in our favor, and weather is in their favor. It's like it's gonna be a long Saturday night.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think y'all have a shot. I think it really is gonna predicate on the defense getting a lot of turnovers. They're gonna have to get at least 2 for y'all to win this game, and the offense is gonna have to put up at least somewhere near 30 because this Ravens team is gonna put up points even without Zay Flowers. I think they kill y'all on the ground. It's just the wear and tear. But I will give the Steelers defense credit. They do find a way to stick it out. Russ cost y'all the game the last time. Like the fumble and the pick was massive. Like killed a lot of them. The pick six was the and was nailed in the coffin, but the fumble really kind of tilted things towards Baltimore's side. But before that, the game was close. You know what I'm saying? The game was actually close. So that's why I think it's gonna be a close game. Like it's definitely gonna be a close game. I think Pittsburgh could pull it out, but they're gonna have to move the ball. Russ is gonna have to make big time throws on big time downs. And that's just kind of what it comes down to because I think both teams are really good at controlling and managing the clock. Uh, it's y'all are even in a way. It's just they got Lamar, y'all got Russ. They got Derrick Henry too. But
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
if there is any game though that like Steel against Steelers lost the last 5 of their 7, we look like shit. We're entering the playoffs like shit. Everything, and we got to go to Baltimore. Everything like the sky is falling. Everything. There would be no more perfect Pittsburgh Steeler type game than to go into Baltimore and win, because that's just what they do. They always look. It's always when everything looks like there's no hope, there's nothing left. They somehow just I don't know. I don't know. I remember I think a couple years ago where we were playing like shit. We had to go to Baltimore. I went to the game, and that's when Kenny threw that touchdown to Naj in like the corner. But like before that, the narrative going into that game was like, it's like we had no shot, we had no hope, there was nothing, and we ended up going in there and beating him. Granted, that was with Huntley, so like take that how you want. I don't know. This would just be such a perfect Pittsburgh type like game for them to have no hope, be the underdog completely. Like we are have the biggest odds against us out of anybody this week. We have the worst odds to win the Super Bowl out of the 14 teams. It's like,
y'all do.
yes. Like I was trying to tell you that we are the worst team in these playoffs. It's like the Texans might be tied with us, but like I know we're for sure last. They could be tied with us, but I'm not sure. But
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I think it'll be close. I hope it's close for your sake, man. But I'm still going with the Ravens. Just especially just what Russ showed last week in the clutch, not making sound decisions. I don't know, man. But yeah,
And like, where do you even go from here when they lose? Yeah, when they lose, obviously like Super Bowl, all that shit would happen. But like, where do you go in the off season? Where do you go in the draft? Like, I do kind of not worry, but I wonder if like let's say Russ goes out there and lights ass up and has a crazy game and we win first playoff game in 7 years. You know they're gonna be giving him a contract for sure. They're gonna give him a contract.
you gonna be mad about that?
It's like it depends on what the contract is. That's the thing. It's like before the season even started, like we were talking about it in a couple of first episodes. It's like I liked Fields more than Russ. I thought Fields provided a little bit more of the offense than Russ does. But like I understand, like my whole thought process was like you go with Russ because you could not go with Fields and then bench Fields, go with Russ. Russ plays exactly how you're playing right now, and then go with Fields again. It's like a whole confidence thing. Like you just ruined both quarterbacks' confidence. But like obviously you couldn't predict that Russ was gonna get hurt before the game, the week one game. It's like I understand that, but like they're just both so good at like specific things. Like Russ with the deep ball. I think Fields is really good at improvising, especially with his legs. But it's like you can't combine both of them. You know, that's what sucks. Like if you could combine both of them, I do think I think it would be a solid, okay quarterback. But like you can't, which sucks. But anyway, I'm done ranting about this fucking team.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. My squad, baby. Hey, look, moving on to the Sunday games, 12 o'clock. Broncos traveling all the way to Orchard Park in Buffalo to take on the Bills. Broncos, as we all know, 7 seed finish year 10-7. Buffalo's a 2 seed finish year 13-4. Um, Buffalo's favored by 8. Now I'm not gonna lie, I will say this. Everybody is saying that if there is an upset this weekend, they've been picking Denver as the upset. Um, I'll just do a little I mean, bro, Bo had a really good season for a rookie quarterback. This defense is all lights out for Denver. We're completely healthy going into the game. The Bills are pretty much completely healthy going into this game as well. Von Miller, you got that whole thing. I'm going with Buffalo. I think Buffalo just it. I don't even know why I'm going. I'm going with Buffalo. I just think that they're a better team. They're a better team offensively. I think that we're gonna have to. It's gonna be tough for us to outshoot the Bills, if that makes sense. The Bills are like if the Bills catch fire and this game turns into a shootout, like the Bills are probably gonna win the game. They've been here before. They've done it. I hear everybody saying, yeah, Bo is a rookie. This is his first playoff game. Um, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like they are a good team. I mean, both of these teams really match up well, though. Like leads the league in sacks, fewest sacks allowed. Like you got it's from top to bottom, from Buffalo's receivers to our corners. Like it's a chess match. Like from the other side of the ball, like can a rookie quarterback going up against a inconsistent secondary, like you don't know what you're gonna get this game. And a lot of people are saying this game can go either way. I think it go either way too. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that I think Buffalo 100% has this game in the bag. I definitely am gonna pick the Bills, but I'm gonna just say this: you got Denver rolling in there. They've already had this season with Sean Payton is playing with house money. Season's already a success. Nothing to lose. Remember, I told you going into this playoff, this is a game for the first time in like what 4 weeks that the Broncos are literally playing with zero to lose. Yeah, ever since the Raiders game. So in the last 5 games, since the last 5 games, this is the first time where the Denver Broncos are going on the field and you have nothing to lose. And ain't gonna lie, when you play the house money like that, it puts a lot of pressure on Buffalo. And Buffalo has lost a lot of playoff home games. And that's something to look out for. Our defense is really good. But one thing I will say though, when it comes to this leading in the, we lead the league in sacks and they lead the league in fewest sacks allowed and all that, it's just gonna come to tackling Josh Allen at the end of the day. Like he's one of the best in the league at avoiding sacks. We saw the same thing with Burrow. We sacked Burrow 7 times, but how many times did he escape out of a sack? Probably another 7 times. So you got to make sure you get him on the ground. I'm interested to see what Van Joseph tries to draw up on the defense side of the ball, where he puts Pat. If he puts Pat on Kincaid, if he puts Pat on Amari Cooper, if he puts Pat on Khalil Shakir. My guess would be Kincaid, honestly. I think he's going to try to put him on Josh Allen's. He targets Kincaid the most. I would put him there. Brandon Jones, put him on Keon. Like, it's a lot of things you could do. Riley Moss on Cooper. Like, it's a lot of things they're going to do. But overall, I'm going to take the Bills, but I wouldn't be surprised if Denver wins this game. This just seems like every year in the playoffs, you got that one game where it's just like team could be playing with some house money. Last year it was Green Bay. They had a young quarterback, really good defense, going on the road to Dallas, playing with, even though it's Dallas, they're playing with house money. If they lose the game, it doesn't affect them. Like they already had a success on the season. Jordan Love turned it around. The Broncos are kind of in the same predicament. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it the same seeding, 7-2?
Yeah, the Packers are the first and only seventh seed
Yeah.
to win a playoff game.
Yeah. So like you got, I ain't gonna lie, Denver's playing with house money. I just us not being able to run the ball because it's going, it's gonna come to the point of the game. We're gonna have to put everything on Bo. And I'm not gonna lie, hey, look, if Bo can make the plays, he can make the plays, but I just don't think we got the weapons to consistently go out there and make big play after big play after big play. I just don't know, but I wouldn't be. Hey, look, I would not be surprised if Denver shocks the world on Sunday. And I'm not even being biased. I'm being so for real. I would not be surprised if they honestly shock the world because we got the best defense, bro. Like anything can happen. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I think this game will. You'll be able to tell how this game is going to go very, very, very quickly. In my opinion, I think if Josh Allen comes out there and lights all his ass up,
I wouldn't be surprised.
it's like exactly, and it's like the game will be like exactly how the game is going to go. But like if he kind of comes out there, he turns the ball over a couple times or a couple 3-and-outs, maybe you guys get a little bit of a lead, like a little bit of closer game. It I do like your guys' defense. Like I think your guys' defense is like the best of like the four groups of like between like your defense, their defense, your offense, their offense. But one of these receivers or tight ends are gonna have to step up. Like I like Josh, I like James Cook, but like Cooper's gonna have to step up, Keon's gonna have to step up, Shakir's gonna have to step up. One of these receivers are gonna have to step up and make plays against your guys' defense because you guys got the best defense in the league. Uh, but yeah, somebody's gonna have to step up. Josh is only gonna be able to take them so far, you know, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yeah, I'm excited to see this game. I think this game and then the next game we about to talk about are probably, in my opinion, the two most hyped games. Like for me, I'm most hyped about these next two games, because there's definitely a way that you guys could go into Denver and pull off the upset. I really do think it's gonna. It depends on how you guys start and how they start, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's either gonna be like that one Patriots playoff game where they went out and I think they scored on every drive, like they went 7 for 7 or something in the playoffs. There was a first round in Buffalo against a rookie quarterback. Granted, it was the Patriots and Mac Jones, but still. Or it's going to be like a really, really defensive close game. Like your guys' defense is going to shut down Josh Allen, and he might turn the ball over a couple times. But with all that being said, I'm gonna go with Buffalo. But so far out of these last couple games, this is probably the game I'm the least confident in. I'm picking Buffalo.
Yeah, I think one element too for the Bills offense is the running backs. They got three really good backs. One guy I'm worried about is Ty Johnson. I think they like the weakness in our defense is the linebacking core. I mean, we're down to probably second and third string on the season because Alex Singleton has been out. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to attack them. And Ty Johnson's been their best receiving back. He's been one of the best receiving backs in the league all year. Remember, they went with him against the Lions. And he was the game breaker. Was that the Lions or the Rams? I think that was the Lions.
Lions, yeah, Lions.
Yeah, where the hell did Ty Johnson come from? And he's beating all the linebackers and slipping out. And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably what they're gonna do because Buffalo against man coverage teams, they go to their backs a lot and their tight ends. Because I'm not gonna lie, if Denver decide, like, I'll say this about Denver. Like, they're not gonna be able to run the ball too crazy on us. Like, they'll get a few good runs, but we got top three run defense. Like, and last year when we played them, our run defense wasn't that good. It was like middle of the pack average. Our defense is way better than it was last year. I know Buffalo is better too. Everybody, says they're better. Josh didn't turn the ball over as much, but bro, we got better too. Like, and we were able to muster out that win last time. So, and that was in Buffalo. But I don't know, man. I think we gotta come ready and be prepared because I know we're gonna have tricks up our sleeve. They're gonna have tricks up their sleeves. And I'm not gonna lie, I would not be surprised if Sean Payton does an onside kick to start this game. I would not be surprised. He did his first game as a Bronco, like the coach, when the first game, he kicked the onside. We got it, but it was like a flag or something happened. I would not be surprised if Sean Payton pulls. He's gonna pull something, bro. Like something we're gonna be like, whoa, what the hell? Like where did that
Yeah,
come from?
you guys are gonna have to steal possessions.
Yeah. And I will say this from a coaching aspect, I think we have the advantage from top to bottom. I think coaching aspect, we got it. We just got to execute, bro. But and here, the one take I will have if we can run the ball, we will win this game. If we can move the ball up and down the field, running the football with Jaleel McLaughlin and Audric Estime, whoever the backs are, we will win this game. That is now, if it's just regular old Denver offense, we got to fight. But I think if we honestly can run the football well, we gonna win this game. It's not a doubt. It's not within doubt in my mind. If we could run the football this game, we will come out with this game with the W and be going to Kansas City. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is for sure. Like even if like this is just the best matchup of the weekend for me. Like I just feel like this is the one game where I'm like, not just I can see it going either way, but like I feel like these two teams kind of match up the best. And I'm hoping it's not a blowout, bro, because that'll piss
Yeah,
me off.
yeah. No, I agree with you. Again, a completely a great. It should be a great matchup in my opinion, and I do agree that it they match up so well, probably more than any of these teams. Besides maybe the Vikings Rams game, maybe might have a little bit of a better matchup between the two, but I don't know. It's just like again, it's just gonna come down to you guys' defense versus their offense. At the end of the day, I do think Bo's gonna make some plays. Uh, I don't know. I just think you guys are gonna have to steal a couple possessions, make Josh turn the ball over, and yeah, you guys walk out of Buffalo with a victory. Hopefully for you guys.
I'm gonna just say if we beat Buffalo, we're gonna go in Kansas City and win that game. I'm just if we beat Buffalo, we're going to the AFC Championship. Like I'm telling, like I know, bro. This team they want Kansas City, bro. Like Kansas, and it will be such karma because all of that they wanted the Bengals not in the playoffs, and then now, bro. I was telling everybody, bro. Yeah, you don't want to see the Bengals, but you ain't want to see us either, bro. But we'll see. Um, we'll see. I'm excited, bro. First game in 9 years being the playoffs. I'm excited. To be honest, I would rather play the Texans, rather play the Steelers. But look, it wouldn't be Bronco football without a little bit of drama. That's all I can say. Ain't nothing has come easy over these last 9 years. So why would it be easy now, bro? Like we ain't got nothing easy. But yeah, let's go to the next one. Packers traveling to Eagles, 2 seed Eagles, 7 seed Packers in the NFC. Eagles are favored by 4.5 in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. These two teams met earlier in the year. Eagles gonna win this game. It's no Jair. This team is completely different without Jair Alexander, um, and no Christian Watson. They shot themselves in the foot. They lost 2 key players towards the end of the season, and I just don't see them going into Philly without those 2 guys. Because Christian Watson, I think, wasn't he huge when they played them in Week 1? Or no, I was tripping.
No, he had 3 catches, 13 yards. He did have a touchdown though.
Yeah, I remember him making some type of play.
Jaden Reed went crazy.
Yeah,
But
Jaden
if you
Reed.
remember, the turf in Brazil, the grass in Brazil was like really, really shitty.
Yeah. I think for them to win this game, you got to pound the rock with Jacobs, and you're playing a Philly defense who's been really good all season long. Um, the Eagles stopping the run. They're what are they top? Yeah, they're around top 10 in stopping the run. Green Bay's up there too with stopping the run. So we got to see what the Eagles can do with Saquon. But I think Saquon is still gonna kind of get some of his at the end of the day. But this game's gonna come down to I think at the end of it, this game's gonna come down to which quarterback makes the most plays, bro. This game is gonna come down to that, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Philly's defense is good. So is Green Bay's. Even though their defense is elite with Jair, it's okay without them. Both teams can run the ball, but at the end of the day, which quarterback is gonna be able to win it? Like, cause I could see Jordan Love killing shit. Like we saw it last year in the playoffs when he lit up. He played well against San Francisco. He lit up Dallas. Like in the Eagles, look, man, this go to AJ Brown, bro. This is literally a game where Jalen Hurts needs to be unleashed. This passing offense needs to be unleashed. They're without their best player, so there is no Jair versus AJ Brown, bro. This is AJ Brown and Devontae Smith with a clear mismatch on just the game. So I'm gonna go with Philly, but if they don't win this game, man, I mean, like, how you gonna blame Sirianni? Like, this, I don't think you can blame Sirianni if they lose this game, bro. Like, this is if Jalen Hurts don't play well this game. Oh shit! I mean, we gotta have a conversation of what else could a quarterback literally need around him to play well. But I mean, that's just hypothetical. I think the Eagles pull it out.
It'll get loud for sure if they end up losing this game. Especially it does not matter. This game could be 100 to 101. If they lose the game, it's gonna get loud. It's gonna get loud. But man, you took the words right out of my mouth about the which quarterback. If I think it's gonna come down to whatever quarterback turns the ball over, makes some mistakes, the most mistakes, because both the quarterbacks kind of make some silly mistakes from time to time.
They do.
Um,
Fumbling, throwing bad picks.
Yeah, but I think Saquon is going to be the biggest difference besides the quarterbacks in this game. I think Saquon is going to go crazy just like he did in the first game. He had 3 touchdowns in the first game, and when it was insane. I really do want to go with the Packers, though. I don't know. if Jalen Hurts does not play, then I'm gonna go with the Packers. But from all the signs, it looks like he is gonna play.
Mhm.
Um,
No, yeah, no, he's playing. He practiced,
yeah,
full practice, full
I'm
participant.
I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles then.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be hard for Green Bay to like. It's gonna be hard for them to win it, man. But I don't know. There's no way Jalen Hurts can mess this up. It's just no way. It's no way, bro. Like Jair is not even on your best receiver, bro. Like it's no way. But yeah, I'm going with the Eagles. Let's go to the next one. Sunday night game. Whew. Now this was gonna be a good game. Commanders traveling to Tampa to take on the Bucks, the 4 and the 5 seed, right? No, this is the 3 and the 6 seed. My fault. 3 and the 6 seed. Wait, am I right? Yeah, 3 and the 6 seed. Tampa's favored by 3 in this game. Baker had an incredible season. So did Bucky Irvin. Had an incredible season, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jaden Daniels is offensive rookie of the year. Terry McLaurin had a big year as well. Commanders have been really the best kind of story. Went from a 3-win team to a 12-win team, of 4 to 12, whatever it was. And the Bucks with Baker just rallied back, made the playoffs after losing 2 to the Falcons. Just basically winning out. And I went with Tampa in this game. I think the main thing was I think it's gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be close, but I will say that I think they played in week 1 and we saw that, but the Commanders are a completely different team. I think Lattimore, Evans are gonna have big stipulations on this game. But I think but one thing I will say is that Tampa, they got to pound the rock. It's just that simple. Going into this game during the season, the Commanders were third worst in the league against the run. And Tampa, the ironic thing is about this game, Tampa's fourth in the league when it comes to running the football. So, hey man, I don't know, but Bucky Irvin and Rashad White, they got to go win this game. And then on the flip side of it, Washington's fourth in rushing offense, Tampa's fourth in rushing run defense. So this game is gonna have to probably be won on the arm of Jaden Daniels. And I'm not saying he can't do it, but just I know Todd Bowles. He's gonna throw that man a whole bunch of looks, and it's gonna be hard for them to run the ball with Vita Vea in the middle, Levante David, a lot of those guys on the defensive side of the ball for them. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I know Tampa's gonna go in that game controlling the TOP, time of possession. They gonna control that. They're gonna run the ball. Tampa's gonna exhaust their drives. They're gonna make sure Jaden sees the field as little as possible. And they gonna just Bucky Irvin, Rashad White, and whoever else. I can't remember that third string running back name. Bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna pound the rock, they're gonna feed the tight ends, and they're gonna throw to probably not even the Lattimore side. Jalen McMillan, Cade Otten, Rashad White, Bucky Irvin. But they're gonna go to those guys. Like, I don't know if Mike Evans is gonna have the big day, but it's definitely this game's gonna be one on the ground in the short game.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bucks as well. I'm not expecting Baker and Mike Evans to have the same sort of connection they did week 1, but I am expecting that to be more of a Jalen McMillan, like you were saying. Uh, he's really nice. He's really, really good. Even though he did have a touchdown in the first matchup, I think he's kind of coming to his own a little bit more as wide receiver 2 with
Season.
Chris Godwin being out. But yeah, I think Bucky Irvin, Rashad White, and whoever the hell the other running back is are all gonna go crazy. I think really anybody there, that's how they have to win a game. Uh, I believe Antoine Winfield Jr. is also going to be back this game, which is huge for them. Um, yeah, he should be. He practiced full practice the last 2 days. So yeah, I'm expecting him
Yeah.
to be back as well. It being in Tampa, I'm not gonna say this game is chalk, but this is probably the game I'm probably the most confident in picking besides the Ravens Steelers game.
Yeah, I think I don't know, it's weird. Like, one thing I will say with this one is that if you're on Washington side, you better just I'm just throwing the football. I mean, you gotta know going into this game you can't run it. You gotta that I mean, Tampa's passing defense is ranked, what is it, fourth, bottom fourth, 28th in the league. So there it is right there, 29th in the league, whatever it is. There's your shot. You got to go right there for it. That I mean that's just
Yeah,
it. Like, if you want to win this game, Jaden's gonna have to play exceptional. exceptional. I mean, and we seen him do it, so I'm not ruling out the possibility. It's just that I know Tampa is gonna try to control that time of possession, and it's about defensive stops. I trust Tampa's defense a little bit more to get stops than Washington's defense. Um, and that's why I'm going Tampa. But I would not be surprised if Washington won this game by any means. I think Jay Daniels would have to have a huge game though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm expecting him to more. I'm obviously expecting him to have a great day uh, in the passing game, but also I'm expecting him to have somewhat of a similar game in the running game compared to when they played last. He had 2 touchdowns, about 90 yards. Uh, but besides that, like they couldn't really get anybody going. Brian Robinson had 12 carries, 40 yards. Austin Eckler had 2 carries, 10 yards. Um, so again, really outside of Jaden, last time they played, there was really no any sort of running game whatsoever. So yeah, I agree with you. One of these receivers are gonna have to step up. I'm expecting to be Terry because last game they had he had 2 catches for about 17 yards. But that's my whole thing. It's like besides him, it's like I just don't really see there being really any legit. I like Zach Ertz though. He's been balling this year. But like besides them two, there's not really been any sort of like legit number 2 receiver in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm pretty comfortably picking Tampa in this game. Uh, I just hope this game is great. It will suck if this is a shitty ass Sunday night game.
Yeah, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a good game. But yeah, going on to the next one. Monday, what is it? Monday night, right? Yeah, Monday night. Vikings, 5th seed, traveling to LA to take on the Rams, 4th seed. This game will be in Arizona. Actually, no, I'm tripping. They ain't traveling to LA. I forgot. This
Yeah,
game
they're
is
going
in
to
Arizona.
Arizona.
Praise to everybody out there in LA with the wildfires, man. The fires is just crazy. But yeah, no home field advantage. Now I will say it's funny. The Vikings have only lost to 2 teams this year: the Rams and the Lions. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Minnesota's favored by 2.5. I'm going with the Vikings. I'm only going with the Vikings because the Rams defense, you don't know what you're gonna get. You have no clue what you're gonna get. Total defense, they rank was the third 27th defense. That's total defense against the pass. They're not that again against the pass, they're middle of the pack. Well, really below average. And against the run, not that great either. So I think the Vikings just finna light them up, to be honest. I know the first time they met, the first time they met, Rams won it, but wasn't it? It was something crazy happened in that game,
There
right?
was that face mask on Darnold at the end of the
Yeah, that got
game that
missed.
didn't get called.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it'll be now. I'm interested to see. The only way I think the Rams win this game is if they put up like 40 points. That's the only way I think you have to outgun them. Like when they won it 30-20. The Rams defense kind of showed up to play a little bit. Um, but this Vikings offense, they got TJ Hawkinson back. They're running the football a lot better than they were at that point in the season. And right now, I'm not gonna lie, if you're the Rams, I mean, this Vikings defense, they give up a lot of passing yards. I will say that they give up a shit ton of passing yards, but they don't give up that many points. So you got to convert when you get down there in the red zone. I think, look, man, Stafford and Puka Nacua and Cooper Cup. Remember, I said, man, they were waiting for this man. I definitely think they were resting this man and trying to limit his injury. I'm expecting a big game for Cooper Cup, bro. I think they're gonna have big games. I think Stafford is gonna sling it, but I'm taking the Vikings. I don't see the Rams defense showing up to play. Addison and Jettas, they pissed off about that last week. Darnold was missing throws, and I think they come out in this one where now I don't know what they're gonna do for the fans. Like I don't know how that whole thing is working, but it's looking like for sure. Ain't no home field advantage no more, which is tough for the Rams. Default all of that for that. You even get a host a home game. That's so tough. I think the Vikings walk in there and win that one, man. I just think they do.
Yeah, I really do want to go with the Rams, especially the way they played them last time. Stafford had 4 touchdowns, and that was Puka's first game back too, and he went crazy. I don't know. It's just like the recency of the way the Rams have been playing. Like the last 3 games where their starters have been playing. Yes, they've won all of them. So like I mean, I guess they've done enough to win the game. So I could just be contradicting myself. But like the way that they've won the game, they just haven't looked like I don't know. They
They've
just
been
haven't.
trying to stay healthy.
Yeah, they haven't played well the last 3 games that the starters have played. And it's like some of the teams, like the 49ers, the Cardinals, and the Jets, really aren't amazingly great teams. And the Cardinals almost beat them at the end if Kyler doesn't throw a fucking piss missile at McBride. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I really do want to go with Rams just to kind of switch it up between the two of us, because if not, then we have the exact same damn picks. I don't know. I don't know. Because you made some pretty good points too about them having Hawkinson, and I think Addison will have a little bit more involved.
Yeah, plus I also think Grenard and Van Ginkel are gonna have a big day too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I don't know. Because like again, we've been chatting all year about how
about the Rams,
yeah, man, Puka and Cup and
I mean, look, like I don't know. The only it has to be a shootout. If it goes to a shootout, I think the Rams can get them. But I just don't see this game going to a shootout. Like I feel like you have to go in the playoffs with some type of momentum. And I think the way they kind of went into the playoffs, like I don't know, man. We'll see. Like the Rams could very much. Well, if you want to go with the Rams, hey, look, go with the Rams. I think it'd be funny that after all that, you would go with the Rams and I didn't go with the Rams because I've been wanting to see them in the playoffs. I just want to see a good game, which I think it will be. It's tough. I hate to bet against Puka and Cooper Cup, bro, but I don't know. Like, I'm trusting that. I'm banking that Vikings defense. It's the defense for me. Like, I'm banking the Vikings defense to make more plays than the Rams defense. That's just how I'm looking at it. Like, if I had to pick one defense to make a stop, I would take the Vikings defense over the Rams defense because you don't know what Rams defense you're gonna get. If you're gonna get the good or the bad. The game they played in the beginning of the season, that was a good Rams defense. But think about the bad Rams games when they be getting just steamrolled
it's
and
also
the
like
offense can't keep up.
you also know McVay and O'Connell know each other so well too that it's like I don't know.
Cause I mean look at I will say like the Rams defense, bro. It's just you gotta see you gotta see, bro. I don't know. Like the last good offensive team they played was the Bills, and it was 44 to freaking 42, and that was the last game of like they won that game. After that, he's like, yeah, we going to the playoffs. Like they knew it, but it's like, bro, like I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if their defense show up to play. Hey, look, hats off to them. They might win that game. But if it's a shootout, bro, I trust the Vikings defense to ultimately get that stop. They got too many good players. Buying them Harrison Smith, Van Ginkel, Grenard, Harrison Phillips, Stephon Gilmore. Like they got way too many guys to not make a play. And the one thing about I think the Vikings have gotten a turnover or a takeaway in every single game this year, or some crazy stat like that. So like I'm most definitely like I have to go with the Vikings. Like I have to. Now if the Rams are playing a team like the Commanders or some other team, Green Bay, I'll go with the Rams. But the Vikings, they're just Jettas and Addison, the defense. I'm going with Minnesota, man.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. This game is so, in my opinion, it's gonna be so close. I don't know. It's just like also like the way Darnold looked last week too. Like you were saying, it is about the way that you go into the playoffs, and they did not look great last week. Granted, against the Lions, and the Lions are obviously number 1 seed. I'm gonna go.
Who you taking?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings, but man, I'm so unsure about this. I can just see a perfect world where it's like Stafford goes out there and he's slicing them up. I can see a perfect world with Cup and Puka and Kyron is running down their throat and Sam Darnold turns the ball over a couple times, and it's like,
man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Screw it. I've been rooting for them all year. I know I just brought up a lot of good points. I came back out now. I've been begging for these guys to get in the playoffs all year, man. I'm going with the Rams, bro. Because I'm tripping. Like I've been wanting to be in the playoffs since they won that first game all the way early in the year against Seattle. I can't jump off the ship now, bro.
yeah,
I can't.
but it's also like we've been talking about them making the playoffs. Yes, they made the playoffs. We didn't say nothing about winning a playoff game. We just said we think they're gonna make the playoffs, which they did. I don't know.
I do want to go with the Rams. That's why in my biased bracket, I got the Rams winning this game. It's just been Van Ginkel and Grenard. Like I want to go with the Rams so bad, bro. I want to, but Vikings just go. If the Vikings lose this game, like, because I mean the Rams are also playing with nothing to lose.
But it's also funny because like last week we were talking about how Kevin O'Connell was coach of the year and he got this team buzzing going, and it's like it's crazy how just like that 1 week is gonna switch it up. I'm gonna still go with the Vikings, but man, I'm not confident.
Wait, I don't think you said it. Who'd you have in the earlier predictions for the Broncos and Bills? You
Oh,
know, you
Bills,
never
Bills,
did.
Bills, yeah, Bills.
Bills. Okay.
Yeah, so we got the exact same predictions, all six.
Okay, question. If there was one team you think could pull off the upset this week, who'd you have?
Probably the Rams. If the Rams are the underdogs,
Rams.
probably the Rams. I could see the Broncos pulling off the upset. I could see the Pack. I could see anybody but the damn Steelers pulling off the upset. Anybody but them. Everybody but them. I can see the Commanders going and winning. I can see the Vikings. I can see the Rams winning. I can see the Packers winning. The Broncos winning. Shit, the Texans winning. Cannot see them Pittsburgh Steelers winning. How about yourself?
I think if there's one team to pull out the upset, most likely, maybe it's out of Denver and the Rams for me. I would say I would say the Rams more than Denver.
It's the offense.
It's tough.
It's like the high talent. Shit, they went out there and beat the Bills. Like you know what they could be when they're at their best. So like it's like you're really thinking about them. Oh shit, if they're at their best, like they can go out there and they can beat anybody. But it's like, well, are we gonna get them at their best? That's
exactly.
the question.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like we don't know if we're gonna get them at their best or not. Like if they play their best, they can beat anybody in the league. Maybe besides Philly, because Philly did like they beat the shit out of them. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know. I would probably go the Rams. I think Denver is up there too though, because any team playing with nothing to lose like that and they playing with house money, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah.
Man, I just hope these playoffs are so fucking good, bro. Like I've been tired of like especially the college playoffs. I mean, I thought the game tonight was solid, but like majority besides that Texas ASU game, the playoffs low key been cheeks. All of them suck. So it's like
I mean, the game tonight was good.
That's what I said. Besides the game tonight, and then the ASU Texas game, it's like the rest of the games have been buns. But I'm just hoping for some great playoffs and for the Steelers to win, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, I'm hoping the same thing, man. There's a Bronco bar where all Bronco fans go in Houston, and I will be there Sunday in the flesh. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's gonna be tough. I'm a nervous wreck. You already know how I'm finna be Sunday. But there
I'm about to get 17 voice memos. Man, he's the best fucking defense player of the year. Quit playing with him. The next text message. That man Bo will throw a pick. I'm gonna hit you with a Bo Picks. Oh my god, Bo Picks. Bo Picks. That man Bo will throw a 90-yard fucking missile down the field. Oh my god, he's the best player in the damn league. Man, give him his fucking respect. Who can't throw deep? Who can't throw deep? That's exactly what that shit gonna be like. Final score gonna be like 47-12.
You gotta put that in one of your videos, and I text you. I thought he was a fucking check down merchant. I thought he was a check down merchant. I was teed, bro. That was crazy. It was was that no? That wasn't the Browns game. That was the throw to Mims in the Bengals game.
I think so. It was either that or the Bengals game where he threw that. I forgot. I think it was to Mims. But that was hilarious, bro. Because I'm with my family too. Like I got my AirPods in, and what's the open Christmas presents? All I hear is, "Who's a fucking check down merchant? Who's a check down merchant?" Bot. I'm like, damn, damn. Yeah, that's funny.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The one thing I will say about us though, we like we gotta come. Like this is a different Broncos team. I think a lot of people are expecting it's the old Broncos. Like I just don't. I'll be so hurt if we shit the bucket. But I don't think we're gonna shit the bucket though. Like, mm, I if our defense come to play, we'll be all right. I think they will. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm confident. I will say I'm confident. It's not the ideal matchup I wanted, but I'm confident. Like, I'm not just going there like, man, we finna get our ass whooped. It's over. Like, oh well, it was nice little shit. I'm happy, but like I'm confident. I ain't gonna lie. I got Bronco fans confident too. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. I just know we win that game. I'm you right. You gonna get about 100 voice memos. So I'm gonna be talking my shit. If we go to Buffalo, if I hear Jim Nance and the Broncos are going to Kansas City, I will lose my goddamn mind. That shit's gonna be crazy. What? We going to Buffalo? Bo Nix? Hold on. Ooh, man, people can't say shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear nothing anymore. I don't want to ever hear an ounce of disrespect on that man's name. If we roll in the Buffalo, the 2 seed, and we win, what? I don't want to hear none of it.
What would you do if like game winning touchdown pass to like Lil Jordan Humphrey or like hand off to Javante or something? I better hear you come on this podcast talking about. I want you to buy a Lil Jordan Humphrey jersey or Javante Williams jersey. I want you to have that shit framed behind you next podcast if they win and if it's due to a touchdown from them.
Okay, look, I already told you if Lil Jordan. Wait, what was the thing? The deal we made? I
I
said if Lil Jordan
I
Humphrey
I,
what?
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was the last game that like I think it was something like if he had like 100 yards receiving that you would buy his jersey or something.
Oh my! What if he gets like? What if he gets like a wide receiver screen at the 1 yard line and
Takes that
cribs
shit
it?
99. That'd be hilarious.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, but it's gonna be a good game though. I will say that. I'm not mad if we lose. I'll be hurt. I mean, it's my team, you know what I'm saying? But I won't be like it's a failure. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, look, bro, we just got to hit that next stride next year. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm all here for it. I ain't gonna lie, if because I remember, bro, when we played them the last time, like you said, Josh. Remember, Josh? He had like 3 turnovers in the first 2 turnovers in the first half, and that game was close. If you do that on this team, nah, Bo gonna put up some points. That's the only thing. I'm expecting Sean too. He gonna bro be aggressive. I just can't wait, man. I can't wait for playoff football. I can't wait for Saturday. I can't wait for Sunday, bro. It is what it is, man. I actually can't wait. I can't wait, bro. This is what we've been waiting for. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually glad. Like it wasn't like a team that I thought made it that didn't deserve to make it. And it's always like that one team every year, you know what I'm saying, that make it, and you like, bro, how the fuck did these dudes make the goddamn playoffs, bro?
But it's
They just
funny
been,
because people think that's you guys. People
yeah,
that's how
and
people see you guys.
yeah, and that shit is not true at all. Like people, man, the Bengals should have made it. I'm like, bro, like we're like, yeah, the Bengals beat us, but like in terms of being a complete team, shit, I don't know. I'm glad we made it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm glad we made it. Well, yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Your whole JMX, my co-host Ryan, Broncos and Steelers. Hopefully, we both get the dubs. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, time out before we end it off. If we both get a dub, bro. Like, come on, bro. You gotta be happy.
If the Steelers get a dub, I'll come on here decked out in my Steelers stuff, head to toe with all my Steelers stuff. There won't be an inch of my damn body showing that won't
Me
have
too.
Steelers
I'm
stuff on it.
Broncos.
Imagine, bro. Imagine next episode they will win. What's up, guys? Welcome to the What Are the Odds podcast. We're all decked out in our shit, Steeler glasses, Bronco glasses, them like little Steeler fake hair shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I already
Oh
know.
my god, that shit hilarious.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah,
I think I got Steeler. I think I got Steeler like eye black too. Like
crazy. Yeah, I got Bronco shades, I got Bronco towels, I got Bronco. I'm gonna have Bronco jersey, Bronco beanie. I'm gonna have everything Broncos. Like it's gonna be crazy.
I think my dad got a Broncos snapback at his house because he went to Denver one year in 2015. I think he had to go to Denver for like a work or something. But if you guys win, I'm gonna try to go over there and find that snapback.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Make sure to leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. We love y'all. Hey, To the next one. Peace out.